Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky line, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at the big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Oh, they're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. That one is caught, left side of the field. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Throwing again, it's Carr. And the defender comes away with it. J.C. Horn to pick it up. And the Panthers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
On the give, it's Sanders. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Dalton now to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. 2 yards on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he's brought down across the 15 to about the 16-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 16. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another run for Kamara. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Saints are going to have a first down. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Kamara running out of the gun. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That finds Miller complete. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This is Sanders headed left. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Now Dalton. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Saints will get set to take over. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. What now? Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Kamara. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 47. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the 37. He puts some power on it, deep one left. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Guys up. Big up, 368. Guys up.
Dalton looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Handoff here to Sanders. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Regular. Faster. Stop.
Throw on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He'll get it at the 9. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Tight end has it across the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
What now?
Kamara gets it. And he's able to keep it moving down to the 28. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Running right, it's Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Carr throwing on 3rd. Wilson's got it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Dalton. He finds Sanders. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Here's Dalton. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment, because they throw an interception and give the ball right back. And
for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2 by 2. Ha ha. Regular.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Here's Dalton to throw. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. 2nd and 3. Oh no, they get him yet again. Pete Werner has it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Carr now on 1st and 10. intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Intended target there was Mike Evans, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Back it. Hands up. Here you go. Can. Hands up.
To throw, here's Dalton. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings up 2nd down. Dalton. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
A 36-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So at halftime, the Saints fighting to an advantage on the road. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pass is hauled in by the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And that throw just too high for him.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And 4th and 4 coming up. Carolina in punt formation. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Carr. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
This is reeled in by Kamara. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's got Shaheed. And he's all the way down inside the 40 before going out. Give him a full 40 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
What now?
Counter give to Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Taken in by Shaheed. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints push their lead further to start the half. Groupie to trot the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Heads up! Hey, 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 hey! Legs high!
Dalton now to throw. He throws a bullet to this, and they pick him off again. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This is Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hand off here for Miller. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Running once more with Miller. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
6:37. What's up?
Carr here from the gun. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Groupie to trot the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hot, hot.
Now a give to Sanders, coming left. Escapes a defender. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
This is the end of the...
That's the end of the 3rd quarter play.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Now Dalton. Got Evans. It's complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Sanders running dead ahead. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ice. 2 by 2. Move. Hands up.
He's dropping back to throw. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here you go. 368. Here you go. 93, 52. Hands up.
Dalton looking to throw. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down and goal.
Hot.
Back to throw, needing the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
No problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that on.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
What down?
A run now with Kamara. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Down.
Another run for Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 3-score game in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Regular. Hands up.
They'll come out throwing. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here you go. 360. Stop.
2nd and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Looking to the air here. He's trying another one deep. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Now.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they'll wrap him up after a short carry at the 24. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
White Monday down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Saints moments away from their 4th win of the year. Setting up for the kneel down on third. And they'll kneel this down.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be Panthers football. First down, ball at the 36.
Hands up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. There he goes, right sideline.
That's a first down and goal at the 6-yard line.
What now?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. And they'll take a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on third down. And they'll kneel this down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So this will win on the road for the Saints. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody...